MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 of the World Series between the Houston Astros and the Philadelphia Phillies. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, I think this series has played out exactly how we expected it to. At 2-1, it's been tightly contested, back and forth. We've got two teams worthy of being here, and I think this will go at least 6 games before it's all said and done.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on MLB Network, and we'll have it all for you next. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Philadelphia Phillies.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Matty, they have to be very happy with Alex Bregman right now. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Vince Velasquez will be on the mound for Game 4. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, I call Vince Velasquez B squared, and he's a really good pitcher. 4-pitch mix, fastball, slider, curveball, changeup. 95 to 97 with a fastball with a lot of late life. Quality pitcher.
Leading off for Houston.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
George.
There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
First pitch, 7:07.
And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And he'll get there as he kicks off the ball game with a triple.
Anytime the ball is hit that hard to deep center, you know it's going to be a tough play. The center fielder gives chase, but it ends up coming off the wall, and by that time, you knew it was going to be a triple.
Springer at third with nobody out. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from the pitcher standpoint.
Harper has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner.
That is third. The right fielder.
Now to the plate, Michael Brantley. Runner still anchored at third base. 1 away now. Sharp ground ball to third. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
That is fourth. The third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lays off 1-0.
Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, 1 run feels like 3 or 4.
2 out, nobody on.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Astros lead it 1-0. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Lance McCullers is the man on the mound for the fourth game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, one of the main issues is he wants to limit the amount of walks. Walked 4 in his last start, and that's a little bit too many for a starting pitcher. He's going to need much better control if he expects to pitch better in this one.
Batting second, the left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Bases are empty. One man out. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And that's the second out.
Batting third, the right fielder.
So striding forward now, Bryce Harper. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
For every pitcher, you'd like to get through that first inning. 1, 2, 3. 2-out single. Now the cleanup man comes up.
Absolutely, and you know what that means. Cleanup hitter. Guys are in scoring position the minute he steps in the box, let alone have someone on first base.
Stepping in now, Logan Morrison, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Pitch out, nothing doing. The 1-1. Harper running from first. That's a strike to throw down. Not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
Looks like they're trying to be aggressive on the base pass in order to get that run back to give up at the top of the first. I like that, especially early in the game, so we'll see if they can drive him in now.
1-2. Here it is. Line to the right side, but foul. The 1-2 pitch. Here's a little chopper to the right side. Altuve comes up with it, and the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over.
For the Astros.
First offering on its way.
Number 10.
And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Harper is there, 1 away.
That is it. The left fielder, number 44.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a ground ball to third. And there's out number 2.
Batting 7. The shortstop, Carlos.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard hit ball to second. Hernandez takes it in. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. So coming to the plate, Gene Segura. He'll lead it off against Lance McCullers. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, JT Realmuto. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Segura gets his lead at first, nobody out. Soft liner towards short. So this is pulled in by the shortstop. So a runner at first with one man gone, and that'll bring up the former first rounder Scott Kingery. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. A ball and a strike now.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Throw over to the bag. The dive, but he's back. One 1 pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now, 1-2. The 1-2. And he's bunting here with 2 strikes, but he misses, and that's a rather weak out, number 2. Coming to the plate now, Cesar Hernandez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Back to him on the mound. Oh, and he just throws the glove up there and snares it for out number 3. So it's no run.
Leading off for Houston.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Robinson.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. Hit hard, but this is a foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Swung on and missed for the first strike.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Behind 0-2 now. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Back to the top of the order now, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Popped him up. Kingery is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros, but they're up 1-0. At the plate, Vince Velasquez, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Push to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Ready now, Andrew McCutchen. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Liner toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Yeah, some guys have the ability to rise to the occasion while some guys shrink away when it matters the most. Well, this guy is a gamer. He's been on fire since the postseason started, and after that hit, it looks like he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon.
Into the box, Corey Dickerson, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Comes set with the 0-1. Swung on but fouled off to the left. McCutchen leads off second with one gone in the inning. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Dickerson is retired, 2 down now.
Up next for Philadelphia.
So striding in, Bryce Harper, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0. The middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece.
Boy, there were big RBIs and big base hits, D-Roll, but none more than with 2 outs. A big 2-out knock right there. Not only ties things up, but keeps the inning going as well.
Yeah, just a great approach right there by the batter. You never know when your number's going to be called. You always wanted to pass the baton to the next guy behind you. Take the donut off your bat and trust in the teammate behind you. That is a huge knock and keeps the line moving.
Logan Morrison will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Nice adjustment by the batter right there. You cannot fault the pitcher for going to that well again. First one he swings and misses through, and this one the batter's able to execute and drive it for a base hit.
Gene Segura standing in as the first pitch here's a bit high. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Takes this the other way to right. And he'll pull this one down a step or 2 in front of the warning track. And the now batting, Jose Altuve. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First offering on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
And that one right down Main Street.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
They had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Here's Michael Brantley as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 1 run, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. So with 2 gone here in the 4th, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. Both guys topping out at 95 miles an hour. A bouncer to the left side. Kingery's there. On to Morrison at first, and that ends the inning. Astros go. Digging in for his second at-bat, JT Realmuto hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels...
Oh, he misses it. And the recovery is a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning. And in steps Scott Kingery. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves if they don't start putting balls in gaps. This guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
Out batter.
Digging in to try it again, Cesar Hernandez. As the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
It's very difficult being a switch hitter, and very rarely.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed one base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Number 10.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Pitch popped up. Morrison in foul ground. 1 out. Striding in for Houston, number 44. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Popped him up. Kingery in foul ground. And he brings it in on the warning track.
The batter, number 1. Shortstop.
Into the box now, Carlos Correa. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit out towards second. Backhanded. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
The catcher, number 20.
The runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the catcher, Robinson Chirinos. Called strike, a good pitch down in the zone. Correa, the runner at first with 2 gone. Behind 0-2 now.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Now a drive by Chirinos, deep left field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
That home run is definitely worth giving the show track treatment to. And as we look at it, not only an impressive distance shot, but the 110 miles an hour exit velocity is nothing to scoff at either. That's a big boy home run.
Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Behind 0-2 now. 3 runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Throws it on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Astros play 2 on the 2-run. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. They currently have more than 1 hit per inning, and looking at strikeouts, they only have 2. So far, the recipe for success has been to make contact early and often.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Vince Velasquez, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Hey, guys, this is why when playing in the National League, I saw pitchers constantly just really focus on the offensive side of the ball, whether it be sac bunts or having to get a knock. Here's a moment that can never be taken away. A huge hit in a World Series game. That's a pretty awesome moment for him.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. But this will land untouched. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
The lefty. fielder, number 31.
Digging in once again, Corey Dickerson. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
Brantley moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. And surprisingly, both runners able to advance 90 feet. Second and third now with only 1 away.
The right fielder, number 3. Right.
Ready once again, Bryce Harper. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. He's set. Here it comes. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off the offense.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 3-3 game.
Hey, with that base hit right there, D-Roll, that's his 3rd RBI, and it ties things up.
Yeah, 100%. He's had a great approach all game. Tied the ball game up with his 3rd RBI knock, and he's looking for more.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. Runner back safely. And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back in there. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Jean.
Now at the plate, Jean Segura. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Popped up. Gurriel is there, and the side is retired. 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on.
Leading off for the Astros.
Here's George Springer. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Hit down the line at first, but this is foul for the first strike. A windup and the 0-1. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and a good curveball that time as it's taken for a called strike 3, and there are 2 away. Ready for another shot now. Michael Brantley, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Lifted out towards straightaway center field. McCutchen is under it, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3. In now, JT Realmuto. He'll lead things off here in the Philadelphia 6th. First pitch on its way.
Realmuto.
Line to the right side. Coming on is Brantley, but he won't get there. It's a base hit.
The third baseman, number 4, Scott Kingery.
Now at the plate, Scott Kingery. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike one.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Under it now is Brantley, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
So digging in now.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn two.
Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Jay Bruce will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
He's hitting for the Phillies. Number 23, Jay Bruce.
Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Ready with the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Long throw to the plate. Oh, but it's off line, so the run will score.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And 2 count. Here's the pitch. Flares this one over toward first. And he will make it to the bag, a step ahead of the runner, and that ends the inning. Phillies get a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. Game 4 heads to the Nick Vincent is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 29.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. No balls and 1 strike. sent in the air out to straightaway central. McCutchen is under it. 1 out. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So stepping in, number 44. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
2 out, nobody on. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double.
Well, his team took the lead, and he's able to notch 2 outs, thinking he's going to shut him down here and preserve the lead. Not so fast. Batter comes up, laces a 2-out double, and is a base hit away from coming home to tie this thing.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 0-2. And another foul ball. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Chris Davinsky gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Chris Davinsky. Now playing left.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard to third. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Well, the pitcher's got to respect that. Third baseman getting dirty right there, trying to save him some extra bases.
And now Bryce Harper. In his last appearance, he singled home a pair of runs. First offering on its way. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
You like the modern style of baseball? Here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
Hard hit ball towards the hole. Skips through, and he really has their number now. 4 for 4 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, D-Roll, when you're starting to swing it like this team is, doesn't matter. They bring in a new relief pitcher, right? And he gets greeted with back-to-back base hits.
Yeah, exactly. That's what you want to do. In today's day and age of bullpen down your throat, you very rarely see back-to-back knocks when these guys are throwing smoke.
That's one of the keys, too. When you come in facing guys out of the bullpen, they're being taught to throw strikes early, and they're taking advantage of it. He's throwing strikes, and they're jumping all over him.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Flip of his glove for one to Gurriel, and they get them both.
The batter,
striding into the box. Gene Segura is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch driven nicely into the gap. This will kick up against the wall now. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a 2-run game now. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game where every pitch is so important. You're 1 pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
JT Realmuto is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. From the belt, the pitch. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Segura at second with 2 down. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1 for the Phillies here on the RBI double. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 5-3 Philadelphia. Coming to the plate now, Robinson Chirinos. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
The 0-1 on its way. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. The 0-2 once more. Fouled off. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Here's Jake Marisnick, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Harper has a read on it. 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, George Springer. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. Harper is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. Hector Rondon goes on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the.
For the Astros, number 30, Hector Rondon.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now back,
digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. 1 out, nobody on. Into right field, that's a base hit. Rhys Hoskins will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Chopped to third. Tough to get to. Bregman fields it cleanly. Altuve for 1. Over to Gurriel for an inning-ending. David Robertson comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 30.
Stepping up now, Jose Altuve. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson is just 1 for 6. 0-1 the count.
The second baseman, Jose
Here it comes.
Altuve.
Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the 9th.
The batter.
At the plate, Michael Brantley. He flew out in his last at-bat. In there, strike 1.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. This is swung on and popped up. crossing into foul territory now behind third. Kingery is there, and there are two men gone now. Stepping in, Alex Bregman, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Bases are empty here with two men out. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Last strike now for Houston.
When you have two strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
They're on their feet here in Philly. Some 43,000 in full roar. Struck him out. Houston, good night.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close two-run victory. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series, while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. The Phils move a win away from a championship as they've taken a 3-1 series lead. Vince Velasquez earns the victory. MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's the pivotal Game 5 of the World Series between the Houston Astros and the Philadelphia Phillies. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, this is still anyone's series here as we get ready for Game 5.
Well, they're down 3-1, so it's do or die time now. That's not a good place to be, obviously, but we do see some teams play their best when their backs are up against the ropes. The key is to just take it one game at a time and not worry about how many more wins you need.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on MLB Network, and we'll have it all for you next. Home side about to take the field. This place is jumping. Here's public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2019 Philadelphia Phillies.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to keep their playoff hopes alive.
Matty, you take a look at this lineup. I find myself thinking back to my playing days when I knew I had the ace on the mound. It had to be win day, and when you get in a car to drive to the yard, you tell yourself, even though you felt bad about it, just get 2 or 3. All the pressure's on the big boy to have to execute, and he usually does. Look for this lineup to try and execute and score, manufacture 1 or 2 runs early in this one.
Leading off for the Astros.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Number 4, George.
And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul.
7:07.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And striding in, the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Hit down the third baseline. Now the 0-1. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate.
I always felt 0-2 you had to cover away. If a guy's going to bury you in 3 times in a row, you tip your cap and walk back to the dugout, because that's not easy to do.
The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. High in the air out to center field. McCutchen is under it, and the inning is over. So a rather pedestrian start. A moment now to check out the hometown Phils starting lineup. Dero, what's the key if they want to be crowned World Series champs here tonight?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that could work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Garrett Cole will look to keep their World Series hopes alive on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Matt, I'm a big fan of Garrett Cole. Big, strong guy. Former first-round draft pick out of UCLA. 96 to 98 miles an hour with sink. Hard slider. His changeup has gotten better the longer he's pitched. He has a chance to be a no-hit type of pitcher every time he takes the mound.
McCutchen, or just Kutch as he's frequently referred to, playing up the middle in center field in this one, although he is most often considered a left fielder. the next 0-2. Line drive to center field. And McCutchen has himself a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit toward the right side. The second for one. On to first, and they get the double play.
Batting third, the right fielder, Bryce Harper.
First pitch on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end.
Leading off for the Astros.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Alex.
Curveball looked at here for strike one. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Harper has a read on it. One away.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 10, Yulieski.
First delivery to him on the way. Drilled to the right side. And that'll find its way into right field for a one-out single.
And that's hitting one-on-one right there, guys. The only way you're able to execute that type of base hit on that type of pitch is to recognize it early, stay tall, stay back, and trust the process.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little.
And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting this baseball back.
Coming to the plate now, Carlos Correa. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Strike one to start the at-bat. The 0-1 delivery. Strike two.
Count 0-2.
First and second now, one man out. And this is on the ground to short. Could be two. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. So it's first and third with two away. And that'll bring up the catcher, Robinson Chirinos. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Hey, down 0-2, he better be leery of this guy's nasty changeup. He has the ability to bury it down and away or down and in wherever he wants to. So you got to be on point with this one.
Ready on 0-2. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired.
Leading up for the Phillies.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
No ball, two strikes.
Little chopper back to the mound. And that's out number one.
Batting fifth.
Gene Segura standing in. His career line against Garrett Cole. He has an even 10 hits in 35 ABs. Sends that one out of play for strike one. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Gene Segura goes down for the second out in the bottom half.
Corey Dickerson.
Hard on the ground towards short. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So a runner at first with two away. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Scott Kingery. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lofted in the air out toward right center. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Hey, after back-to-back two-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. Looking to make it 3 straight two-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. On the ground to the right side. Gurriel brings it in, and the two-out threat will not come to pass as the next to hit will be the pitcher, Garrett Cole. 9-1-2 due up.
Garrett Cole.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count, 0-2.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
And this is swung on and missed, his 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Looking at his career totals, Altuve has a little over 1,400 base knocks in his major league career. This is hit high and deep out to left. Dickerson going back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason. So he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Chopper to short. Off balance throw, gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Astros off and running on the solo homer. Into the box now, Zach Eflin as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The pitcher.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Eflin.
This is on the ground over the first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning. So 1 gone here in the Philadelphia third, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. Swing and a liner. Foul. One strike now from Cole. This is line to left. This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out. So next to the plate for the Phils, JT Realmuto. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to left. Number 44 is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Alex Bregman. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Swing and a high chopper over to the right side. Hernandez over to his left. And the off-balance throw will be too late. So a good effort that time, but it's an infield single. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, a base hit in his first trip.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Yuli Gurriel becomes the first out of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. And they start him out away with a called strike.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. And now Bryce Harper comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch on its way. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. And this is popped foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Hit the other way out toward right field. Brantley is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The batter, number 2.
Digging in, Gene Segura. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. Riding in once again, Corey Dickerson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Brantley is under it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. The tag at third, and they got him. A double play, and very quickly here, the side is retired. Here comes the first pitch.
The shortstop, Carlos.
Swung out and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. Gone to lead off the inning.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
In now, Robinson Chirinos. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Fouled away. No outs, nobody on. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Now to the plate is the Astros pitcher, Garrett Cole. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Heading out towards shallow right. Harper in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
The center field.
Here's George Springer.
George.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
2 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Drilled down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel big right there.
Jose Altuve.
Jose Alvarez takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 52.
Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and 1 strike. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. And it's 1-2. Springer leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Another 1-2 delivery. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Another one sent foul. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Astros get a run here courtesy of the solo homer. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said he's been really happy with how many balls they've hit hard and on a line. Looking at the numbers, they've had 7 total line drives. And even though some of those have resulted in outs, he says it's that kind of consistent contact that leads to W's in the standings.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Phillies, the third baseman, Scott Kingery.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. Makes the play. 1 away.
The batter. The second
Into the
baseman,
box, Cesar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted into center field. Springer is there, and that's the second out of the inning. Jay Bruce will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with number 2 out and the base is empty.
Okay. Bruce.
This is popped up. Bregman is under it, and that retires the side. Hector Neris takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Phillies.
Standing in, Michael Brantley. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. 0-1 the count. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Stays alive, still 0-2. Neris rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, Dero, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Runners on first with 1 down. Lifted in the air to center. McCutchen is under it. 2 down. Digging in now, number 44. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. Bregman is off at first with 2 away. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it.
Leading up for the Phillies, the center fielder.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Springer giving chase. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The batter.
1 out for the Phils in their half of the 6th. And in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Gurriel has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Here's Bryce Harper now. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
Liner toward right center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Hey, guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
No runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Runners on the move for second. All for that and missed. Here's the throw. Is not going to get him as he swipes second. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
And the stolen base winds up as a moot point. Here's Carlos Correa now. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1 count. Here it comes. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Robinson Chirinos. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
And this will be taken in without much trouble. It's an easy start to the 7th. 2 gone.
Garrett.
Next up for the Stros, Garrett Cole. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. No balls and a strike to count. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking 2 big swings. He's trying to help himself.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're up 2-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gene Segura. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Springer on the run, lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. Actually, they're saying he trapped it.
The left fielder,
now in the box,
31.
Corey Dickerson. 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Over to first, Cole, and he'll dive back in safely. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Now batting, third baseman.
Digging in, Scott Kingery. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch on its way. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now. If I'm the pitcher, you could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone. And now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, George Springer. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings. The guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him. 0-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Jose Altuve will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Ready with the 0-1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Here's Michael Brantley. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 0-1 the count. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. 2 out, nobody on. And this is sent on the ground out to Segura at short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Stepping into the box.
Leading up for the Phillies.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. High in the air into shallow left center. Under it is the left fielder, and that's the first out of the inning. Number 40 will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Line drive to center field, and he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Line towards center field. Springer is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side. Mike Morin enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Settling in now, Alex Bregman is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Number 2, Alex Bregman.
Behind 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Digging in, Yuli Gurriel. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Hit hard, but foul. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. On the move is Harper, and no one will track it down. Another 0-2 home. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Number 44.
At the plate, number 44. He went down on strikes last time up. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
This is line to left. But this is going to hang up there just long enough to be taken in on the run in shallow left, and that. Stepping in, JT Realmuto. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out. And over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
One strike now from Cole. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Bryce Harper. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Waiting on it, the left fielder. 2 gone. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
No balls and 1 strike. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. 2-run game, last of the ninth with 2 away. Philly down to their last strike. One strike from a shutout. Here it comes. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. He'll get it into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
If you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Ready for another chance? Gene Segura and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base.
Throw to first will be in time to get him. And the Astros are going to head home still alive in the series. It'll stand at 3-2 now as this one is over.
Wow, not only are complete games rare in this day and age of Major League Baseball, but a complete game shutout. This guy was in total command from the first inning through the ninth. Totally dominant in this one.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game. And this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And, Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series while other guys fade.